Yeah, chilling with the Zulu man. Yeah, chilling with the Zulu man.
Igama ukhohlwa mfazi uziwayidelela indoda matu bayishiya mkhonto kwaza amazulu and this is chilling with the Zulu man. Ngiphinde ngikwamukele kwesinye isiqephu siya chilling with a Zulu man. Ngihlekele namhlanje nensizwa mobile lapha ku Instagram nje uthi fahla lapho kunento ekuthiwa ibhayo uzothiwa nikuzothiwa i-philanthropist, entrepreneur, bitcoiner, web3 developer and a public speaker. Kodwa ke mangame ngasho yimi ngathi ibani black activist or along those lines ngendlela ke ngiyibona eqoquzela ngayo insizwa zakithi. But angikwamukele ngibuye ngakhulu ngesikhathi sakho ku chilling with the Zulu man.
Sure man, shout out. Come back.
So igama liqondile uMelusi Shiz.
Yeah.
Leli ka People Shepherd seliqhamuka kanjani lona?
Well, we used to do Christian rap before. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
In church, back in 2007. So I had to come up with the stage name.
Oh yeah.
So I'm out here. I decided that because Malusi. So we're going Shepherd.
Okay.
My pastor used to call me Shepherd. So they're like, nah, let's just, because I used to also wear purple at that time. Long time, purple.
Yeah.
I wear purple from head to toes. So and then we came up with the name, only to find out that purple is the color of royalty. So
yeah.
I mix purple with shepherd, meaning that I'm of royalty and I'm also a shepherd.
Before knowing that people was of royalty, what's other reason why were you like wearing purple? Yeah.
Nah, I used to be a fan of, I'm still a fan of hip hop.
Oh yeah.
So I will love fashion at the same time. So fashion was my other thing that I used to like, cool, you know. So sure. I was just like rock. I wanted to be different. I didn't want it to be like anybody else.
Did you ever try hip hop at like you being?
Bro, I told you I used to do Christian rap.
Oh.
Yeah. Google the group called 50/50 Family. You see us. We have went as far as winning Crown Gospel Awards, nominated for Summer Awards in 2008. So yeah, we were the first gospel hip hop group to be nominated for Summers. Yeah.
That's dope, my team.
Yeah.
Now, fast forward to 2025 and recent years, you speak of Bitcoin and trading, something that is still foreign in our societies.
Sure.
Thus, people always label it as misleading.
Yeah.
What do you wish people understood about this new era of making money in the world?
Yeah, to be honest with you, you can't blame about Bagita, because when you look at back the era, the beginning of Bitcoin coming to South Africa, I mean, a lot of people were scammed. You know, I was also scammed. You know, I was a victim of being scammed as well. Back in as early as like 2011, 2012, around that time.
Yeah.
So that wave, people who came with this thing, Baba scam my band, you know, but they say like,
yeah.
But only to find out that later, Bitcoin, you know, it's working, and you just need to get the right information, because a lot of people were introduced to these pyramid schemes back then, and then they were telling people, look, they're mining for you, you know, you gotta buy this package and whatnot, which was a scam basically. So you can't blame abantu bets for utbasaba, because into ngayazi bethu yayisaba, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the lack education yona. So hence I've taken upon myself to teach about people about these things, to understand it better, because whether we like it or not, bro, Bitcoin is here to stay and the world is moving that direction. So I feel like Abantu, they need to be educated about it, so that they basically understand the, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Speaking of scamming people, you have also been accused of being a scammer at one point. How did you feel to be labeled as a person who's misleading in this generation?
To be honest with you, bro, the whole thing, when it happened, for me personally, I think it was a wake-up call, you know?
Sure.
Because being someone who's out there, you know, would say,
sure.
I mean, my mentor told me about this. Look, you need to be prepared. Things are going to come up, you know, and all of that. So the whole situation taught me a lot of things about myself and about the people, you know. But that didn't. It did move me somehow, but young season, you know, to learn how to navigate when these images and say, you know. So I'm not moved even today, bro. They still call me. It doesn't move me anymore, you know.
Yeah.
Because I understand, bro, that I'm on purpose. So
Sure.
things that you can just figure, but you live with it. You know, the same person that was used to do all of that today. It's a different story, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's just that I don't want to talk about it because
Yeah.
you don't want to entertain that negativity and stuff. You just
Yeah.
want to push positivity. That's all. Because I'm here to build, or nothing much. So isn't but you need to prepare yourself as a man and know you don't lose yourself and you don't lose the focus of what you're trying to build.
Yeah. You speak about mentor. How important would you say is mentorship in the life of somebody who is trying to build something?
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
There's nothing, especially as a man. You know, you need to be accountable to someone. You know, a lot of us are not accountable to anybody. You know, that's why we move anyhow. You know, so I have mentor for different things. I have a mentor for finance. I have a mentor for spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, guidance and stuff. I also have a mentor who just guide me in
Sure.
general. So I meet them in different days. So yeah, they've shaped me in today.
Speak about mentors and being accountable, man. Do you think do you think women use a lot of mentorship since they don't take accountability?
Honestly, I feel like when it comes to that, how they were raised. I mean, they've never been held accountable in anything.
Sure.
They always get the pass into it. So hence, it becomes into abakulana and they end up being entitled to it. So kube nzima ukuthi ayazi this into yakhe, basically. You know, I mean, I've said this many times. So when you're dealing with a woman, it's gonna be. The funny thing is, once one ento, okay, this is mine. But when are you gonna be like, this is our thing? But she's gonna be like, wham, look, you know. So let the color when them patamato zakhe, you know. This is not look, you know. Nah, cool. And then later on, now you guys are married. She will remind you, this is my car.
Yeah,
this is my house. You know, so it's crazy.
Are we into dialogue?
Yeah, because you as a man, you never do that to her. You know, you can build her, bro. Like, I feel when but and stuff, you know, because you are created, build. You know?
Yeah.
So it's in you to build. Yeah.
Yeah, you're always wanting chance as well about doing things just to please or chase women. But as a Majid, where do you think we get that mindset?
Yeah, when's that?
To chase and please women.
Well, when you don't have a mission, woman becomes your mission.
Oh shit.
You see?
Yeah.
So it's very important as a man to have a purpose. You know, to be purpose driven, to chase something every day. So because if you don't have something that you're pursuing, but distracted. I mean, bro, the world works with distraction right now. So many of us are distracted, bro. We can't even focus for a focus span yet.
Yeah.
I live in 35 seconds.
Sure.
Of how we've been programmed with these social media platforms. As focus. So imagine now when you are a man and then you can't even focus. What you gonna do? You're gonna follow pleasure because see pleasure, you're not as a Windsor comfort, you know.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing something.
Yeah, because you're not pursuing anything. So I think that is the most dangerous thing, bro, that I've seen with the they can't focus. And so Jamaban was focus is because they don't know how to build. You know, they're not pursuing anything. So it's all about vibes, and you're just moving, swinging. There's no vision. You have no direction. You know, so that is one of the things that we try our best to make sure that we educate all over to say, okay, bro, just look from within. What is it that you created to do? You didn't just come here to have a job, you know. There's more to life than just you having a job, you know. You gotta find the purpose, have something, because whether we like it or not, bro, ikhona leyanto ingaphakathi kuwena. You know, you can try, but the thing is now you don't know how to do it. You know, you don't know how to give birth to that thing, you know. But then you're not gonna know how to give birth to that thing if you don't expose yourself to people that can give you the right tools to make sure you know what I mean? So I think it's a shaka cool as all of we just don't know why we came here. Freestyle, you know.
Yeah. And I think we should mention as well, it's a very uncomfortable process when you're trying to expose yourself to those to those people that will help you become that person. And you're still on that. You're very vocal about how men, especially black men, should chase independence because no one is coming to save them, not even the government. And what happens then is that we've been programmed as well to be so used to izinto siyanikezo. As shepherd, when did you start realizing that and believing in it? What happened that made you realize that I know what, I'm by myself, and if I don't do anything by myself for myself, I'm just it's shy.
My brother.
Sure.
Fitz, I won't lie. Well, this is one thing, Fitz, that keeps me awake all the time. How do we educate our people to be independent? Because we have been programmed to be dependent.
Yeah.
You know, we depend on government, we depend on pastors, we depend on teachers, we depend on our mothers, and like everything panagithi oyenzayo unalento ukuthi udependele kubani. So you can't create anything, bro, if you want to keep on depending on another person or another force. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So I feel like lento yogu saver for me, bro. It was something that I feel again just like an epiphany. Long time ago when I was in a space where I wanted somebody to come and save me.
Yeah.
Because I've been sold a lie, you know. Someone is going to come and save you, you know, somehow, you know, your day will come. I mean, hope is one of the things that the church has used, you know, to sell about so that they can make money, because faith we are sold hope. Hope is, I hate hope, bro.
What's
because that? You know, one day, yes, we are fucking along.
Serious?
Yeah, you die, dog. I've seen guys who were hoping they're nowhere today. They're dead. You know what I mean? Yeah, bafana matemba abo. But we poverty, serious. You know, muntu prawami that we were talking about this with podcast last week. I was telling them, I'm like, because we were going back and forth about and I'm like, Yazi, there is someone who has never experienced like as a Sean. I mean, for an example, Queen Elizabeth. He doesn't know poverty. Uzawaf is in a 90-something.
Yeah.
He has never even smelled poverty. I understand.
Sure.
You understand? So there are type of the gunabantu who experience that.
Yeah.
And so now you can't just because I come from an environment where there was nothing. So now I'm gonna keep on having these beliefs of one day when I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a problem because we are told to hold on to this hope thing while there's no strategy, there's nothing. Abantu abamnyama bayinkinga ngalokho ukuthi abana strategy. Yonke into yabo bayisebenzisa ngehope, soba right. And basebenzisa slogan, nama-slogan asetshenziswayo from nothing to something. Like, bro, you gotta build something.
One day so pop.
You know, you know, so for me, I think I realized, you know, the only way for us to really see adopt umqondo we say, you know, everybody, bro, is for themselves. Everyone has an agenda.
Sure.
White people have their own agenda. Indian have their own agenda. Muslims have their own agenda. Now, Somalian, they have their own agenda. It's only black people who don't have an agenda. Their agenda is 350 and waiting on the ANC to solve their problems.
Yeah, and
So it's unfortunate, Uguti, the saddest part, bro, Uguti, we don't understand Uguti is as nas. You
Sure.
know, we need to save ourselves. So that's why I push that gospel cool. Not only just a slogan, but also we are doing something about it. You know, there's also action on the ground where we are building things and we are helping each other to have these skills as a keeper from depending Hulumen, from depending who go bastion, because you can see, bro, the world is changing so fast. You know, so you can't rely on you know, AIs and robotic are taking over. So very soon in the Bayoguti is a bad.
yeah, well,
You know, and I've told people this, bro, probably like 5 years ago. This is what is going to be happening. How do you prepare yourself? You know, because I've seen, bro, all these years, Uguti, one of the biggest problems that we have is that we don't prepare. Dog. Yeah, freestyle. Si prepare for pellets. Si prepare pila. You know, we don't even have a succession plan. I was watching this podcast guy and Tabombe.
yeah.
So it did interest me because I saw the clips and I went and watched it. I'm like, fuck, what a waste of my time. But I realized these guys, they still come up with excuses, even the man. And we are born on the Muntuguti. He said a statement, Tuguti. What happened is when they took over, they were more focusing on making sure that people have water, people have education, people have housing, you know what I mean? But they didn't have a plan in terms of how do they invest in the youth.
Sure.
You know? Why? Because they don't have a succession plan. You know, I mean, it was they're only focusing on themselves and surviving.
Yeah.
So we end up having lento ukuthi thina phethu kumele survive size sife. So a succession plan as now, I mean, uphileli manje. Everything ihamba ngestomach kuwena. There's no 5-year, 10-year plan, 20-year plan. So it's important to have a plan, bro, and drive it down and be in details because you don't have much time, bro. You know, we having this thing hey, fuck that shit, bro.
I hate that. I hate that.
Because there's a kid, bro, who's 7 years old and is making $1 million on YouTube. And then you're telling me uzubena 40 wima mhlambe more fear low 40 based on the environment and then come on low 40. You know what I mean? Because there's so many things that can happen. Low 40. So you can't tell me why there's a young kid who's at the same age now who's building a chip in China. You know, so now you can't tell me when papa musuno 35 kuma serious about. So I made it my duty. I have to set up goals for myself. At this age, I must make my first million. At this age, I must, at this age. So I'm working towards that. Hence, I don't just leave. That wakes me up with a flip. Scene, man, already, bro. I was just sharing with the guys, we Lokuza, on our masterclass last week. I've already met my financial target for this year. Already. But I've already
shout
made
out.
it.
Yeah.
Because I told myself this is how much money I want to make this year, and I've already made that money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we on the other side, you keep praying with, hey, mangase give me the money
Most of Tandaza, nothing's gonna happen. You forever pray, dog. I mean, there's this guy in Nigeria who his father is a president, so they were celebrating his birthday, and then he bought 1 million Bibles for people to do what, bro? Why must you? I'm a when people need jobs, people need to be skillful, people need to learn and be educated, you know what I mean? And then finding we keep poverty, but then you're giving them Bibles to what? To keep them in prison, and then because these are the same Bibles that has kept us poor, bro. With all our prayers, nothing is happening.
Yeah.
You know, you can pray all you want, bro. If there's no action or there's no strategy, nothing is gonna happen.